Out of Georgia, the January 5th runoffs, the extreme socialist Democratic Senate candidates doubling down on their far-left fantasies and agenda that will become reality if Republicans David Perdue and Kelly Loeffler are not reelected. Well, the country's calling out to our friends in Georgia, we need you. Jon Ossoff ramping up his open borders plan, saying at a recent event, federal agents should be used to ensure that illegal immigrants are being paid fair wages. What about enforcing the law, immigration law, on the books? Meanwhile, Raphael Warnock is continuing to align himself with the most extreme far-left members of Congress. You know, Congresswoman Omar and Tlaib recently participating in a care fundraiser for Warnock that included far-left activist Linda Sarsour, a history of virulent anti-Semitic remarks. Earlier today, barely there, Biden limped all the way down to Atlanta to try and drum up support. Look at this crowd. That's him speaking. Wow, it's huge. I guess all the Peach State socialists showed up, but there's only one problem. Hardly anyone showed up. It's frankly just downright embarrassing. This is the guy that got 15 million more votes than Hillary and 15 million more than Obama. I had no idea he was that popular. Parking lot drew just a few cars, no enthusiasm, no energy, barely any people, and we're supposed to believe he's the most popular Democrat of all time. Yep, more popular than Obama and Hillary. Maybe he's actually not. A lot of issues facing Georgia, but also the country. And by the way, that's in the latest ad. Take a look.
I don't know how the heck you stay in such great shape, man. You look, you used to get up and do it, man, I tell you. I reached up and grabbed his arm. It's as big as my thigh.
Not that funny. You know what Biden didn't tell you? Raphael Warnock's radical past. It includes Louis Farrakhan, Nation of Islam, also comparing Israeli Prime Minister to George Wallace. He will rubber stamp, as will Jon Ossoff, any of Chucky Schumer's far-left agenda, the Green New Deal, open borders. Yeah, everything's free, and taxes, and more taxes, and packing the court and ending the filibuster. Joining us now, well, first we're going to show his latest campaign ad. David Perdue showing us what's at stake in this election.
We win these races in Georgia so that we don't have to negotiate.
No negotiation? Think about that. With Jon Ossoff, they get total control. We get police defunded. Illegal immigrants, voting. Your private health insurance, taken away. Military, gutted. Is that really what you want?
Is that really what you want? Georgia Senator David Perdue. I was shocked nobody showed up. He's supposed to be the most popular political figure of all time.
Hi, Sean. You know, this is the second time Joe Biden has come down to Georgia and not attracted a crowd. He came to Warm Springs before, and he came down this time. And I mean, look, we're on a 125-town tour of the state of Georgia around small towns, and we've had bigger crowds in every single one of these stops, and I mean small towns from Hayhire to Hiawassee, than he did today. But we want him to keep coming down because he quietly told the Democrats to cool it on defunding the police, that's a loser, he said. Well, they are denying that they want to defund the police here. We've got two candidates running against, one against Kelly Loeffler, one against me, that both want to defund the police. One of them is caught on video in an abolish the police rally. The other says that they're gangsters and thugs. So these are two liberal Democrats that we're running against that, as you just said, will be nothing but rubber stamps for Chuck Schumer as he perpetrates this socialist agenda on America.
Explain specifically what, like I could say to Donald Trump supporters, I could tell them what's at stake. 4 years of hard work is at stake, which will be ripped apart. They'll never stop the never-ending harassment of the president and his family. And more importantly, you know, what are the other issues you see as key? Because January 5th is not exactly on everyone's calendar as a voting day.
No, it's not, and we have the holiday season upon us, so this is an unusual 9-week runoff, but it's very clear. You just have to listen to what Chuck Schumer said, and you've showed it night after night. Take Georgia, change America. You just heard a clip about AOC not wanting to compromise and negotiate, and what Schumer will do is change the voting rule to where he can do anything he wants with 51 votes, and with 50 in the Senate, and plus the vice president, if they get there, they will have the majority, and they'll add 2 states, 4 Democratic seats. They'll stack the court. They'll absolutely try to change the Electoral College, And this is what I see coming. Defund the police is only the start of it. They want illegal immigrants to vote. Stacey Abrams just said that a couple weeks ago. They want us to cut our military again, which is what Obama did and what Clinton did. But I really think the people of Georgia have awakened to this fraud, this absolute hypocrisy the Democrats are trying to perpetrate here, because they won't defend any of these policies that are in the Democratic platform. We're seeing this all over the state. Sean, we're going around the state and people are outraged. And what we need to do is make sure they get out and vote. And if they want to help us, go to PerdueSenate.com and help us out. This is a fight for our lifetime. We're the last line of defense here in Georgia.
All right, Senator, I cannot, I mean, for the people of Georgia, your country needs you. This race, his reelection, Kelly Loeffler's reelection, is critical. Thank you, sir, for being with us. We appreciate it.